Hey y'all, it's Abby. I'm going to show you my corner of the internet. I'm using Screencastify. I am in Google Chrome on my MacBook Pro. So here we go, start out with my passion. I'm from Austin, Texas, and I'm passionate about music. Um, Being from the live music capital of the world, obviously. I love this radio station, KUTX 98.9. It's my favorite radio station. I listen to it on the internet. It makes me feel close to home. One of my favorite things about KUTX is because it's not owned by Clear Channel and it's an independent station, is that it does the song of the day, and you can go and download the song of the day for the artist of the weeks, and that's really cool because that's free music, and who doesn't like free music? But also they play everything. So if you're interested in mixing up your musical listening, all the DJs are great and they play a lot of different stuff. Next, I'm going to get into my inspiration. If you haven't noticed from my post, I'm an avid baker, so there's tons of professional chefs and cooks on Instagram and amateur chefs and cooks, but this is one of my favorite ones. Her name is Loco Kitchen, and she does some incredible geometric designs. She also only has like 58 posts, so they're few and far between, but she makes incredible pies and tarts, and I strive to have more interesting flavor combinations and beauty in my food like she does. So, if you're looking for something to put in your feed that's beautiful and interesting, but isn't all the time, I would add her at Loco Kitchen. The next thing is my surprise. I would like to talk a little bit about one of my favorite websites, which is thepudding.cool. It's kind of an interesting website. I think it's a surprise because it's very minimalist. When you look at it, you're like, oh, it's a explained ideas debated in culture with visual essays. But I think the visualization of the data in these um, articles are just incredible. This is, and the way they pull you in as a reader. This is an article about the lyrical similarities between 308 hip hop artists. And I just want to show you some of the really neat engineering and coding that they've done in the website that is really cool as you go through it. And as an instructional designer, it really pushes me and surprises me to think that, oh, reading doesn't need to be just, something that is stagnant, that you can make things that aren't, that surprise the reader and keep them interested, which, is pretty hard to do. And I don't think I would know how to do the coding in this, but it's good to have something to strive for. So the last thing is an oddity. I used to live in East Africa, and one of my kind of chill out things to do is while I'm studying is, if I'm not listening to KUTX, is to listen to East African gospel music. This is kind of in Swahili, but sometimes I'll listen to it in Afrikaner or in French. And I love these videos. They're kind of strange, low production value. Everyone does the same dance steps, but they also, remind me of a different time and place in my life. So I'm going to usher you out with this oddity and look forward to seeing your side of the internet.